Hello everyone, this is For Attacker. In this tutorial we will learn OpenStack networking. We will create a lab on OpenStack cloud. We will create switches, routers, then we will connect them to internet. So it will be a very funny tutorial and it's very knowledgeful tutorial. So please uh, watch it, and I'm starting it. So going to the machine, I'm going to SSH on OpenStack machine. Okay, let's start it. Here it is. So this is our OpenStack machine. So let's see. So just I want to tell you, when we install OpenStack, it gives a network card, that's BREX. Okay, so I have IP address on BREX because I have set it up. If you want to set up, then you have to use some commands. What they are? First you have to remove IP address from your main LAN card. My main LAN card is ENS3. I have removed IP address from here. I have made it 0. Okay. Then what to do? The next step is see IP on your BREX. There will not be any IP on BREX. Please follow my history. Okay. Then the next step is please see the bridge. Use command ovs-vsctl show. Then it will show you. Then bridge BREX have port BREX and interface BREX type internal, but you have to add a port ENS3 with interface ENS3 into bridge BREX. So I have done this. When you will do this, you could not do by SSH. You have to go physically on that machine. So I have done it before tutorial, and now I am telling you how to do it. So the command for this is you have to add port ENS3 on BREX bridge. So the command is ovs-vsctl add -port space BREX space ENS3 or ET0, whatever your physical network card is, that will be here in last. So the next is, then just give the IP address to your BREX like this. If config BREX and whatever IP is, type that. Okay, like this. So you can give this. This is that for temporary, but if you want to make it permanent, then what you have to do is just go to the directory, that is cd/etc sysconfig network script, and here it is if config ENS3 you will find. So you have to copy if config ENS3 to if config BREX. So the all configuration of ENS3 will be copied in BREX. I have copied, so I am just giving you a overview on this. First I would like to show you what I have done in ENS3, the main LAN card. IFCFG ENS3. Okay, here it is. So I have just commented all the lines other than type, name, device and on boot. Other than these four, type, name, device and on boot, just leave them and comment all other lines in your main line card. and then close it with by save wq. So then open brex, if config brex, because that copy of ENS3. So just first change the boot prototype, that's it, and make that static from DHCP. And the next one is name, so change the name from ENS3 or ET0 to brex. Then change the name of device, on boot, yes, all good, nothing to do. And then in last add these 4 lines. First your IP address, IP ADDR, then your IP address, second net mask, then your net mask, then third your gateway, and fourth is DNS, and just save it. So in this file you have to make just some changes, like first I am repeating, first make it static, type the keyword static here, boot prototype. And the second one is name, change name from your main line card to brex. Third one device name, that's brex. And fourth is make the static entries of your IP address, that's IP address, net mask, gateway, and DNS, last 4 lines. When you enter this, after this you can restart your network service. So just restart your network service, systemctl restart network, then it will give IP address to your main line card brex every time. Then now we will discuss what is brex. Brex is an OpenStack bridge that will give internet access or outside world access to your OpenStack cloud. Okay, so let's start the OpenStack networking by web portal. So now we have access internet on brex bridge, and brex bridge in OpenStack. So we have access to the internet, the OpenStack have access to the internet. Now we have to set up how our machine will get access of internet in the OpenStack. So let's see. Username is admin and the password is we have to check it from /root keystone admin, and that is here. So the last time what I have did, I have made some OS means instances in OpenStack cloud. Today we will see how they are working. So I have created my private network, in the admin project. So we have one network and we have some instances. So what we have is, we have 3 instances and one private network. So 3 instances running is connected to the private network. I've just created them. You can create by going compute instance and launch instance. So I have done these 3 instances. I could start them, start instance, click on start instance. I have just created before 2 days and 1 hour. Let's start second one, let's start third one. So they will start one by one, and now we can go to the next. They are powering on, they are running. First one is running, okay, and this is third one. Why error? You are not allowed to start Serious 2. Why? Oh, because that's running and I'm again starting that. So that was error. Okay, they are starting, all are running now. So I have to set up networking for them. Then we have set it up a private network that is of 10 series, and now I will set up a external network. So please be careful and see how I'm setting the external network. So just go to the network tab, and we have to create a external network. So for external network we need to know what is our external network address. So our external network address is 192.168.0.0, because see the IP address on your bridge, that's 192.168.0.13, and the net mask is 255.255.255.0. So your network address will be 192.168.0.0/24. Okay, so it's our external network address. Now we will create this network same in OpenStack and we will connect. So just create a network. I'm giving that name external. State is up. Create subnet, yes. Next. Subnet address myx, and give anything name. My external subnet, yeah, whatever. This is important. What is your external network address? So give that. What is your IP address and net mask? What's your IP address and net mask for your machine? So my machine IP address is 13 and net mask is 24. So my network address will be 192.168.0.0/24. IPv address this. My gateway, I should know my gateway because I know my gateway is 192.168.0.1 for this external network. Next one is enable DHCP and allocate pool. This is additional setting, so I'm giving some IP addresses. I will tell you after that. First I am giving 100 to 110. So just you have to use comma between them. So this is the series of allocation pool. DNS name server is 192.168.0.1, and yes, so just create it. Okay, all good. Now just create a router. That's my router. Give anything name. I'm giving my router. Create router. Router is ready. So the first one is interface. Add an interface and add your private network to that interface. Okay, done. So we have now one interface connected to router. So we have just a router and the private network connected to that. So we have a wire that connects router and private network. We can see in topology. So this is our network topology. Here we have a router that's connect to private network, and private network have three systems, series 1, 2, 3, and a external network other than that. That's our external network. So we have to connect this external network to router. Then our private network can access internet. So for that, what we will do, we will set gateway of router. Just go here, set gateway. We are no network available here because we have to do a step, that is we have to connect that network to the external network. Means just go to the admin tab, go to the networks, because the admin only have the permission. So just edit network for external network what we have created, and tick here for external network. Then it will specify this is external network, and it will connect to our IP address 192.168.0.13, which is on BREX. So it will access internet from there. Save. Now it's connected, and now go back to your project, go to the network, okay, and go in the router and set the gateway. Then these networks will be connected by router. Go to router, set gateway, and now there is option of external network. Select it and submit. This all done from connecting two networks. Now we will check they are working or they are not working. This is network topology. And here they are. Yes, they are connected. External to the router, router to the private network, and private network have systems. So the systems or instances, series 1, 2, 3, all they should access internet. So just I'm opening them in a different tab. Go to the project, instances, and I'm just taking first series 1, give that control, and also in next one open the control of series 2. So I'm just opening 2 and click here to show only control, click here to show only control. Yes, so login them. Serious, the password is CUBSWIN, then dot, and the this. Okay, then we are in now. Just check IP address, that's 10.0.0.4, and the for series 2 I'm going to log in. CUBSWIN, this, yeah, of course we have login, and the IP address for this machine is 10.0.0.5. So first I am checking by ping these two systems. I'm going to ping 4, that is series 1. I think I have made one more 0, so that's bad address. Yeah, so it's going to ping series 1. So series 1 and 2 pinging each other, like we have also ping series 2 from here, from series 1. That will be 10.0.05. Yes. So before our networking setup, they could not access internet. That's Google and other. So now I'm trying to ping Google. I thought that Google should ping. Yeah, Google is bad address. Why it is? I will just check. We will find out error and come. Yeah, it's not pinging Google just because of firewall, because OpenStack have very good firewall. Just to see firewall, we have to go to access and security. Our system have by default firewalls on them. So just go to the default access and security, go to the default security groups, manage rules. This is OpenStack firewall as a service, and for ingress and egress IPv4 I'm going. Please do not delete these rules, otherwise what you will get, that will be dangerous for you. Okay, what we have to do, remote prefix, remote security group default, we have to make our own rule. So I'm deleting all these. Yeah, sorry, these rules were good, but I have deleted them, so I will just try to make them easy, because our external network does not have access to internet, because I am not connected to internet. So just if we could ping 192.168.0.1, then it will be good. Then yeah, we can access internet. So just make all ICMP ingress add again, and please fast. Also egress, all ports, add, all ICMP for ping. Okay, so just I'm telling you how to make rules, firewall rules for OpenStack. These were for ping, and the next one is for all TCP ingress and all TCP egress, and then I will make show for all UDP, and that's it done. Egress, all TCP, if you don't have any rule here, then OpenStack will not allow you anything. So please make sure you have rules. So just make your own security group or add it default, because by default all our instances take default security group. So select all UDP, ingress and egress. Ingress and egress for networking, incoming and outgoing, like your smartphone. Okay, so you can read for ingress and egress, you can Google for proper definitions. and the last one is for UDP. I think all should done, everything should work. So I'm going to the serious one and I am going to ping my DNS server, that's my base system, and it is going ping. So everything is working. The internet is not working because I have not connected any internet on my external network or my base system, because I have disabled network manager. I don't have internet access on my machine. So I'm just taking a second and providing my hotspot for internet. So I'm just going to create hotspot in my mobile phone. Yes, it's active, and then I am going to SSH and on my base machine, that's 192.168. to 0.1. that does not have internet, so I will just make sure how could I get internet on that. If that will have internet, then our OpenStack will also access internet. So the networking is unreachable, because why? I have disabled network manager for my DNS could run or work for that. So I am just starting my network manager, that's start. Before that I could verify that I doesn't have any WLAN 0. Yeah, error to fetching this. But now when I start network manager, my wireless will start and that will connect to my phone automatically, that is network manager. What is it? MANAGER, because I have mistaken something, that is this. Okay, my network manager start. Now I got connected to internet, my base machine connected to internet, because from my hotspot from mobile phone. And please come, yes, we are connected to internet. So now our OpenStack machines will also access the internet. So please go back to the OpenStack. I'm checking my OpenStack machine have now internet access. I think that have. Yeah, my OpenStack machine have internet access, and now our OpenStack instance will also have internet access, because all set it up. Yes, so they are going to have internet access. Yes, very good. So they have internet access 8888. So now we can also ping google.com. Google. Bad address, because why? It does not have DNS. So we could set DNS by going here resolve.com. Yes, there is name server is 10002. We do not have any service still in OpenStack for DNS. I will research for that and I will tell you how to set up DNS in OpenStack. So please give 888 in your name server. The file is read only. Why? Yes, because we are using Sirius, so we can't edit it. Yeah, we have changed. So we should now ping google.com. Yo, sorry, bad address. So in the next tutorials I will tell you how to ping google.com or how to use Google in your instance browser, means browser in browser like that. So we'll do this in next tutorial. But yeah, it's good, it's accessing internet. So this was all about the OpenStack software defined networking. Yeah, so I have just to tell you, then we could do something like that. We can SSH my base machine, my external network machines from here, that is 0.1, and here it is asking for connectivity, yes, and now it will ask for password is q, and here we are from my on my base machine. It is not connecting because we have to give username root @ because it is just login from serious user. And the password is q. Yes, now I am on my base machine. You can imagine I am going to SSH from OpenStack instance to my base machine. That's server.yadav.com. That's amazing. Okay, now I think I could also set google.com ping for you. I have an idea, so I'm going to log out from that, back to my Sirius. So I'm back on my Sirius 1 machine, that's IP address 10.0.0.4, because we are login from Sirius user. So you have to do login for root, and now we are on root, pwd, yeah, on /root, our by default shell or by default directory, sorry. Now I could change etc resolve.conf, and that's I will make 888, or I would like to make, I think it should work if my DNS is working, because it's my DNS IP address. So next is google.com. So yes, my IP address is, my DNS is working. So now you have pinging google.com. So another good, yes. So your instance have access of google.com. If this instance would have browser, then also you can open your browser and make any website running in your instance. So in the next tutorial, or maybe in this tutorial, we could try by making Ubuntu. Before that, I would like to tell you some other things, the remaining floating IP concept. Yeah, so now we can just SSH from inside to outside, but OpenStack have a very good feature, that is floating IP. I have given floating IP series in external network configuration. So going to the associate floating IP and just add, just click on plus, and here we have all the floating IPs. So please add associate, yes. So it is working on it, and it will associate a, yes, then it is associating 102 on my Sirius 1. That's a floating IP concept, and by that I can SSH my Sirius 1 that's inside the OpenStack from outside world, like from my base machine. So I'm going to my base machine, and here it is, our base machine, server.yadav.com, because you can check its host name, that's server.yadav.com, and I'm going to SSH my Sirius 1 machine. Now that I have also IP address 00, sorry, what was the IP address? I will verify what was the IP address. I think that was 102. Yes, and the password should be CU, what was that, CUBSWIN, then I thought, yeah, because denied. Because why? Because we have user Sirius on that machine. So give the username Sirius, then @ and then, and the password is CUBSWIN something this enter. Yes, we are having SSH on Sirius 1 from outside world. That's the beauty of OpenStack and floating IP address. Okay, so that was all about the OpenStack networking, because now we have two IP address on Sirius 1. First one is 10.0.0.4 and the second one is floating IP 192.168.0.102. So this was all about the OpenStack networking, and it was very interesting, very funny. It was awesome OpenStack networking. I love this, and I hope you also loved it. Please see network topology again, and if you have any questions, any query, please comment, or I will reply your all comments. So this was all about OpenStack networking. I could remind you how to set up. First, create a private network, then connect your instances or create your instances by that private network, then create a router, and then create a external network. Before external network, you have to set up external networking by all these history I have shown you. You have to make sure your BREX have IP address and running. So for that you have to follow history that was here. So for that you have to follow this. You have to make IP address. You have to go etc network scripts, then copy, and you have to use ovs-vsctl. So, and then restart networking. All these I have tell you in the opening or for this tutorial. So this was all about the OpenStack networking, and then you will create external network, and after that external network you have to go in admin tab, go to the network. I'm just reminding you what we have done, and please don't forget to tick edit networks for external network and tick this field connect to external network. This is very important. Then you will get access for your outside world, and after that just go to the router, network router, and set gateway from here. And there will be an option of set gateway. You will click on that and just find external network there and select or submit. Then you will be connected. So this was all about for OpenStack networking. I hope you understand, but if you have any query, any misperfection, sorry I have to say, any confusion, so please ping me on YouTube comments, video comments. I will reply you, or I will give any other video if you have any confusion for OpenStack networking. So this was all about from OpenStack networking, and also from firewalls, how to set up firewalls. So you can set up OpenStack firewalls from access and security. If you don't have access for anything, go to your default security group and change or add rule for that. Okay, so this was our first tutorial for OpenStack series, and our last tutorial for OpenStack will be for key pairs. We will use Ubuntu, all these object storage, and many more. So in the last tutorial we will do all remaining things of OpenStack. So please come for last tutorial, and I will record in some days. So happy to see you there in the next tutorial. Please don't follow, like, subscribe my channel. Bye bye.